Do you have one idea worth sharing? Maybe it's something you know better than anyone else, a unique interest or passion, something that isn't necessarily in your work or your business life. If so, maybe there's a TEDx talk in your life. Today, I share why I think you should give a TEDx talk. Welcome to Every Day, a New Thought Show. I'm Thor Chalgren, and today I have a question for you. Is there a TED talk in your future, or more likely a TEDx talk in your future? I ask this because I am giving a TEDx talk next month in Anchorage, Alaska. This is something I've been working on for probably 6 months. I think I first started conceiving of the idea and applying for it back last August in 2022. So this is something I've been working on for a long time. And even before that, I thought about it. And one of the things that motivated me, and I think this is why this can be valuable for many people, is that when you focus on something huge like that, a big goal where you are basically saying, I know something about this one topic and I want to share it with you, it causes you to focus on that one topic. So I think everyone should put themselves in position to give a TED Talk. You may not give one, but at least orient yourself towards that idea. So here's a couple reasons why I think this is a valuable objective to have. One is that you may already be an expert in this, but trust me, if you have to give a TED Talk on something, you are going to be even more of an expert. It will cause you to do more research. You'll know the topic better. You'll think about the topic more than you would have if you weren't preparing yourself for this. Also, if this really is something that's a passion for you, you're going to get to spend more time on it. And if you love it, why not spend your time on something that you truly enjoy and that you truly are passionate about? The third reason why I think you should consider doing this is it is a significant accomplishment, something that you can be proud of. I mean, this is a huge deal to be able to say for 5 or 6 months, or some people actually focus on this for a year, that you spent that time, you put in the effort, you advanced yourself to where you can stand on a stage and share what you know about this thing you're passionate about. So I make the point that you don't even have to give a TED Talk. You maybe don't see yourself as a speaker, but what if you thought about putting yourself in the position to give a TED Talk? Maybe you just say, you know what, that's not for me, but I do like the idea of being an expert in a subject. And I have this thing in my life that I really love and I am passionate about. I want to share that with the world. So you could go into this project without the actual intention of giving it as a talk, but just advance yourself to the point where if someone said, what's something that you love that's a passion that you could talk about forever? Now you actually can talk about it for at least 18 minutes. So let me then, if you're thinking about this and you were like, okay, maybe I might consider this, what do you need to know to get started? Well, first, a TED Talk is something that's under 18 minutes. That is generally, there are a lot of talks that are less than that, but you cannot go more than 18 minutes. So you want to think about, you're going to talk about a subject for up to 18 minutes. Second big thing is think about this as a talk, not a speech. It is called a TED Talk. So think about this not as you standing on a stage and giving a speech, but you standing on a stage and right across from you are dear friends of yours, and you're just telling them what you know about this topic. You're talking with them. That's a key distinction, is that you're not giving a speech, you're giving a talk. One of the last things to sort of maybe orient how you could develop an idea is many TED Talks are structured around this way of thinking about your subject. Think about your subject and frame it this way. Most people think X about this subject, but really Y is true. So you're saying that the common wisdom is this, but what's really true, or your perspective, or what you find is why, is something different. Doesn't have to be the opposite, but that's the general. If you go and watch TED Talks, you'll see a lot of times that's the sort of underlying structure. And if you think about it as an audience, that interests us, because when someone says, what you think about a subject isn't really true, let me tell you what is, that gets your interest, right? So for all of those reasons, I think you should consider this year, think about, is there a subject, and that could be the first step for you. Think about, is there a topic that you're passionate about? And ask yourself, is there a TED Talk in this, and maybe for you? If so, maybe you should be the one that gives that talk. Thank you for watching the show today. I really appreciate you being here. I hope that if you enjoy this episode, you hit like, you hit subscribe, so that every day you'll receive a new thought. Thanks for watching.